said she was leaving, so I went to follow. Blind love and I-55 got me here. Dirty old salt truck in the park for Miss, and dear old Dixie back in the rear view mirror. I got a third-story walker with a view of the alley, a mailroom job that isn't all glamour and fun. The woman I came for is gone to another. Yes, and now my feet are just too planted to run. And there's no Carolina moon over Chicago, and no bluegrass growing out in my backyard, and no fields of sugar cane, no soft Virginia rain. Down Memphis, living ain't Georgia hard. And down on Homestead, the women walk by me like they can tell I haven't got $1 to spare. So it's into a side street for a beer and a sad song. Well, I guess some things are the same most everywhere. There's no Carolina moon over Chicago, and no bluegrass growing out in my backyard, and no fields of sugar cane, no soft Virginia rain. But damn if this living ain't Georgia hard. Mr. Conwell, would you accept the charges? When I told you a cold day and naked I lied, and if your pecan trees still need a good shaking, I'll be back begging as fast as the gray dog flies. Yeah, 'cause there's no Carolina moon over Chicago, and no bluegrass growing out in my backyard, and no fields of sugar cane, no soft Virginia rain. Damn if this living ain't Georgia hard. No fields of sugar cane, no soft Virginia rain. Damn if this living ain't Georgia hard.
What are some of the things that you love and miss about that part of the country, about the Carolinas?
The laid backness, you know, it's just a lot more sort of easy to get along socially. In some ways, people are a little bit more acerbic and astringent, I think, in Chicago than, or probably in any big city really, than on a farm in North Carolina. But generally, life is easier in a city, I find. I like living in a city, so.
Did you like the sort of informal pickup musical culture down there?
Well, in retrospect, I do. In retrospect, there's a lot I appreciate that I couldn't wait to get the hell out of there at the time. You know, when I was 17, I was like, get me out of here. But looking back, yeah, having just knowing lots of people that played banjos and fiddles, and being able to sing with my family, like sit down after dinner and work out harmony parts and stuff like that. It was really kind of a much more specialized way of growing up than I realized at the time.
Yeah, I just love the fact that you'll like pull into the Dairy Queen to get a Blizzard, and you're like, oh my God, there are 4 people making amazing music here in the parking lot.
Totally.
And it's just because it's Tuesday and they're friends and they're playing.
Absolutely. Yeah, a couple of the people that I listened to back then, now that I'm thinking about it, like Tommy Thompson was an influence in my life because I was friends with his daughter. Tommy played in a group called the Red Clay Ramblers, and he was a real good banjo picker and singer and a lover of music. And guys like that, and Mike Cross, and a couple others that are maybe less well known that were on the Carolina scene in the 70s. It was a good example of just music as a career, but also music that you don't get dressed up and wait to perform until you go step out of the house, go to the venue, you take it home, you live and breathe it. It never goes away.